Good morning. Today I am in the forest. I am in Jackson Park in Peterborough, Ontario, sitting on a makeshift chair made out of a tree. I admit it's not that comfortable. Like my angle, I'm kind of like shooting forward. It's actually the perfect angle for a toilet. I hope it hasn't been used as one before. Whatever, we're all human. We're all humble here. We're all humus, whatever. But yeah, so yesterday was it ended as a very vulnerable day. So today I wanted to fill myself up with light and strength and flow a lot of love and support to you. Because I feel like everything that I'm going through, it's for me, but it's also for you. It's for so many other people. And it's interesting because in giving we receive, and for me, when I imagine that there's other people out there in the world, in the future, or in the present, that's where you are, and where I am, but they're different. Anyways, when I imagine there's other people out there, it creates a flow of inspiration through me, and it creates a flow of healing, nourishment, inspired guidance that truly helps me. So thank you for helping me help you help me. I don't know, whatever. I'm being really silly. But check out how gorgeous it is here. Little song idea that came to me while walking, so I'm gonna sing it out even though my mouth is a little bit frozen. Shine love anyways. Shine love. Find love every way. Find love. I love singing with walking. It's like got a good beat. Like I feel like I'd love to include the sound of walking in a future album. Find your own light, it's living inside you. Find your own light, it's coming into full So I just posted the oracle card reading for this week, and I feel kind of vulnerable and tender after, and I feel like it's because the messages that were flowing through were partly about confronting the shadow. And so naturally I am pondering confronting the shadow, and perhaps even pondering what shadows I want to confront in these vlogs. I've already shared a little bit about, a teensy weensy bit about healing from sexual trauma, But if I were to really bring my stuff, my shit to the table, one could say, courageously, for healing and transmutation and transformation, it would be money. I have struggled with money for years, and there's a lot of different layers to it, and I'm working on healing them all right now. And yeah, so if you hear me talk about going to a food bank, or if you hear me talking about bankruptcy or whatever, just know that this is because I'm like really healing my stuff and really humbly creating my own sovereign independence. Like personally, I'm on a journey of clearing the energetics of my money blueprint so that I can be more successful in the future, because there were a lot of ideas from the past and kind of manipulative ties that I was caught in that I've had to free myself from, and part of that has been like a free fall of like, oh my gosh, what do I do when I'm totally on my own and I don't know what to do, and I'm trying so hard to heal this stuff, and I'm still figuring out how it translates business-wise, and the music industry is changing, and you know, there's all these things that I've been processing, and thankfully the right support is coming at the right time. Like books like this by Jen Sincero, You Are a Badass at Making Money. And it's great because it's kind of like giving me like the new programs, like, but the truth is the hardware, my body, my soul, my energy still has a lot to work on. And I feel like it's more than just like thinking positive thoughts, because especially when there are deeper energetic things happening, they're also a part of the program, and sometimes they're running the show. So I'm doing my best to heal so that I can experience money in my heaven on earth, so that money can be a part of that. And I'm excited to share that journey with you, because hopefully it will help you and encourage you. And one more thing I just want to say is like, I feel so blessed that I have the opportunity to do bankruptcy, to go to food banks, to receive government support for my healing journey. I feel so blessed because I've traveled to other countries where people live on so much less, and I feel like each soul is choosing what's perfect for them, and it's all good, but I don't take any of this for granted. I just feel like so blessed that as a woman, a single woman, I can make it on my own. I can have time and space to heal. I can not only survive, but thrive. So I just want to give thanks to creation in Canada, and I just want to say that no matter where you are in the world, you are loved, you are supported, and you can go anywhere you want to go by the grace of God, on the wings of love, in the rays of light. Wow, so I admit, talking about my money issues and imagining that I would put it on YouTube totally brought stuff up. Like I'm like sweating, I feel like I'm getting sick, like chills, and I also feel like almost like nauseous. Whoa, it's interesting what happens when we step up to the plate. And anyways, I called my friend Liza, and that was really great. We were able to talk some stuff out, and that really was very helpful to me. And yeah, I feel like I might just need to rest tonight. I was going to look at a place today, but it got rescheduled to next week. And likewise, I have a shamanic voice coaching session tonight, but I feel like I'm going to reschedule it to next week because I feel all shook up, and I want to be in a clear space when I offer healing to people. And I just feel like this was like a breakthrough to talk about something. I mean, not only sexual abuse, but money. Like, this is like something that has festered in secrecy in the world. When you think of the patriarchy and all these money systems and all the corruption, it has been because of the secrecy and the shame that so many people have been stuck, and so many people who are abusing power and controlling others with it have gotten away with it. And so I am speaking and healing myself in hopes that it helps other people and that we can find an honest, authentic, fluid integrity in what we do. And it might mean healing many, many, many layers. All right, so I'm just gonna have a chill night, I think. So I might share more or just call it a day with this vlog. So if I do, thank you so much for being a part of this, my imaginary witness. And if you are seeing this and it triggers you, I invite you to look at what's being triggered. Look at what you see in me and see if perhaps it's in you as well. Perhaps it's coming up to be healed. So I invite you to reflect and open up to the opportunity, because it's here to serve your highest good.